My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Wow, guys, back for round 2, episode 2. We're making Jamaican beef patties here live. Actually live, so I'm a little bit more nervous, but we have a special guest that will make it much easier for me. We're here with Senior Gumboy. Let's give her a round of applause. How you doing? Man?
It's been a minute. How you
It's
doing?
been a minute. It's been a long time.
Right?
I'm doing good. I'm still cooking. You know?
So you're good again for getting the gym and thing like that.
I'm trying to get big, but I'm all getting big like that. All right, so today we're gonna making some Jamaican beef patties.
Yes.
I brought you on so that you could be the expert.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not much of a cooker.
No, I don't.
And I've been vegetarian for a little bit, so this is a bit of a treat.
All right,
because
cool,
and I'm seeing how it's done.
Cool. So, but before that, last week we made doubles.
Okay.
Trinidadian doubles, right?
Okay.
And so what I actually did was make some doubles for you to try.
My guy.
You know.
My guy.
All right, so here you go.
Okay. You know, I get doubles pretty often. You know.
All right, well, guess what?
Right.
Yeah, not like this.
Not like this. Okay, this is the real authentic.
This is the real authentic from.
I can feel the weight, the consistency already that it has that.
You feeling nice, huh?
Let's see what's up here.
Are we nervous? Nah.
I can taste that tamarind in there.
The tamarind.
Gotta have the tamarind.
Gotta have the tamarind, a little bit of pepper sauce.
Mm-hmm. The shell too. The skin.
Mm-hmm. You know you could actually buy this, deliver right to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Even in the east.
East, west,
All over the GTA.
all over GTA. All you gotta do is go to chefLing.ca and click on order now.
Okay.
Some gloves for you.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're gonna start. Jump right into it.
Mhm.
We're gonna be cooking, grounding out the beef. And the way I do it, I actually just put the beef right in because I want to get rid of some of the excess like fat and oil.
Yeah.
Alright?
Let's simmer down. Okay.
Simmer down. So let's turn this bad boy on. While this heating up, we're just gonna dice some onions and stuff like that. Just to make sure that we're ready to cook it off after.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do it first. When you have the gloves on. So what we're gonna do is just I'll show you. See, the thing is, I just cut off the top and the bottom, so that might be we might be crying anyways. Let's just cry. Yes.
It's okay.
All right. So top and the bottom.
I was crying on Valentine's, so it's okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. So, crying on Valentine's. What happened?
I didn't have a Valentine.
Oh no.
You know?
You hear that, guys?
I didn't have a Valentine.
We're looking
guys.
for a Valentine right now. And
Preferably one that could cook some stuff like this too.
well, if you could watch the show first, learn to cook, and then be the Valentine.
There you go.
Alright? Alright, so there you go. So what we're gonna do is cut it right in half.
Okay.
And then just make a couple like slits of it.
Slices, yeah.
And then
Chop. Okay. See, this is how I know this knife is expensive. The way it's just cutting stuff. Yeah, man.
yeah, I'll leave it to it.
Okay.
And then we'll put the onion with it cut in here.
All right. So
And while you're doing that,
yeah.
I'm gonna actually brown the beef.
All right.
Alright?
I mean, the times I would watch my mom
Watch your finger.
cooking in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's one of the techniques I would always hear her talk about. Browning
The beef.
browning the beef, or putting a little browning in there. As
Oh
well.
yes, putting browning. That's a very Jamaican thing.
Yeah. You guys use more browning?
Yeah, I mean not really. We brown our like stuff with sugar. We brown sugar first.
They burn it.
Yeah, burn the sugar and then.
I got a question though. What is shadow benny? Because I know you guys be putting shadow benny in everything. Like
Oh yeah.
in the food, in the hair.
It's like cilantro.
Okay.
It's like it's cilantro. Family of cilantro, almost like cilantro. So what I'm doing right now is actually just browning the beef No oil, no salt, no pepper. I'm just trying to get it brown so that we can take out some of that excess fat that we don't want. We're gonna add some fat back, but we don't want this stuff. Oh, looking real professional there, man.
You know what I mean?
So other than the no Valentine's Day, what you been up to, man?
I've just been shooting a lot. I was in a show not too long ago.
I think
Yeah,
man,
I was in a show not too long ago, so that was kind of like my big achievement of last year.
Nah.
Right?
It's all other things that look like real big achievements. Can't see that with the.
Or one of them, and yeah, just been shooting a lot, especially with the photography stuff, right? So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know if we need all that though, but
Nah.
we got some in there, but you know,
Nah, it's okay. You're
add to
doing
the
good.
flavor.
Add to the flavor. Don't worry, you're doing good. So let's just, at the same time, since it's taking a little while to brown,
Yeah.
do some garlic too.
Okay.
So with this one, we're just gonna take the back of the knife or the side of the knife and crush it.
Peel off the.
Peel off the excess skin.
I'm not good.
You're doing good though.
I'm not walkless, but I can do a little thing, you know.
Okay.
I would consider myself walkless.
All right. Well, you should never consider yourself one class yet. Well, Kes coming just now. Nah. Oh boy. Did you hear what Beanie Man said about doubles? What do you think about that?
See that
Put you on the
is
spot.
see that is
And we're live. Yeah.
that is why he is using it in the not even clash. That is why Cartel is not even bothering with him because
Yeah.
he be talking some mess.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So why? For what reason? I also we had Chris from the CaribbeanPot.com last week here,
Yeah.
and he asked me to ask you, what do you think about Jamaican beef patties with like curry duck and with curry goat and stew oxtail, all the extra stuff in it.
I mean, it's a cool twist on a Jamaican classic, but sometimes they be going too far though. Like
Right?
like what?
I don't know. Like it's like doubles too. It is a way where the people put in all kind of thing in doubles too. But I find like it.
What's the new trend of doubles? What are they putting in doubles?
Everything,
these days?
man.
Yeah.
All in
All
Trinidad,
cheese and
anything, whatever you want. Weird stuff like cheese and curry. Does that sound good to you? No, really.
I mean, to me that sounds like a run belly.
A run belly.
That sounds
That's
like a
what
run
it to
belly.
me. Hey, Jessica Smith, how you doing? That's how live we are here, guys.
Okay, shout out to Jessica.
Alright, we're just talking. We're literally live here cooking. So right now we're almost ready here.
Yeah.
We don't need to be fully cooked because we're just browning the beef, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to actually worry too much about it.
So for people like myself who always wonder about times, quantities, how long would you say?
How long have we been talking?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5
Is
minutes,
that about
okay.
5 minutes we brown it here for?
Okay. So I'm surprised you're not on the Savannah grass right now. Carnival season is here.
I know what you mean, huh? But my carnival's right here cooking with you.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so this is brown enough right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Got the amount of grease.
So the classic Toronto debate was
Tell me about it.
Warden Station beef patties or
Uh-huh.
Kennedy Station beef patties. Have you ever had either?
No.
Okay.
Which one's better? Oh, is that a political thing?
I would say Warden Station, right? Depending on how deep you are in I guess Scarborough. Then some people may say Kennedy, but I would say Warden was more consistent.
I think have you ever? Oh man, I can't remember the name of the place, so I can't say it. But it was a place by I think it was called Kennedy Station or. It was
Markham Station.
Markham Station.
Yeah.
That I remember going there all the time. That place is cool.
24 hours.
24 hours. They have
yeah.
pool in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was real nice. So with this stuff here, I'm just going to get rid of it. All right. So now that we have this here, we're gonna just add a little bit of oil this time.
Okay.
A little bit of vegetable oil.
Did you save the grease or you threw it away?
Threw it out.
Okay.
I just wiped it out.
Okay.
We don't even need that because we're gonna add some of our own flavor into it now.
Yeah.
So we just start off with a little bit of vegetable oil.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with onion. Hear that sizzle? Right. Garlic.
Okay. So, in terms of quantities,
we have one large onion here.
yeah.
And three or four cloves, which is not a whole garlic, but like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic,
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
While I'm doing this, can you crunch up some allspice for us?
All right.
Or some Jamaican pimento,
Right.
Pimento, right?
See there.
That smell going in. Smell that, right? Smell real nice, right?
If there is an onion in it, I don't want it.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do at this point, we're gonna add a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Salt really intensifies the flavor of like any raw seasoning.
Yeah.
To be honest, right? So as this is cooking down, man, everybody in here, how does it smell?
I know you guys we haven't invented smell-o-vision yet, but it's smelling good, people.
Right? At this point, the Jamaican way is to add scallions, right? Green onion.
We don't have that? We don't have that?
We're tweaking it a little bit, all right?
Put a Trini spin
So
on it.
a little Trini spin. I mean, I couldn't do it without a little Trini spin. So we're gonna add a little bit of green seasoning. With the green seasoning. Don't get mad at me, guys. So that's the one thing. Everything else is we're trying to stick very traditional. That's a little more. Yeah.
Right. Trying to get fine.
Fine. I don't want you to be chewing and they got a big piece of pimento.
Ooh, because we know one of the worst things as a Caribbean kid, when you're enjoying your meal and you bite on the pimento seed. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Why?
Too much. I want to stay away from that. So as this is simmered, we got this thing sweat down, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a touch of water. That's gonna help deglaze the pan.
Yeah.
Touch the bottom,
Yeah.
because we wanna use this little liquid to deglaze. That's real flavor. That's depth and flavor you're trying to add.
I can smell it too.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when this is starting to simmer again,
Yeah.
you're gonna add in your allspice
Okay.
or your Jamaican pimento.
Thank you.
And you want to put a good generous amount in here, because this is where you're gonna get your Jamaican taste from, right? Perfect.
All right.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder, very high quality curry powder.
Where this curry powder from?
Jamaica.
Okay, all right.
Jamaican
Just
curry
checking.
powder.
Just checking.
I have to use Jamaican curry powder for Jamaican beef patties before I get beat up. I already added green seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder. Very little, because you don't want it to be
As the Guyanese would say powder curry.
powder. Do they really?
No.
I
hope not.
That don't make sense.
I hope
man.
not.
I was like, okay, fine. They say chicken curry or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, let them have that, but to say powdered curry, not real way.
Then they're fired.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer down.
Yep.
And at the same time, we're gonna add about 1 cup of soy sauce.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The soy sauce is has a lot of salt in it.
Yeah.
So you don't want to add too much salt until we actually taste the beef that's gonna go into the.
Okay. So is there any particular soy sauce
Dark.
you'd recommend?
Dark soy sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's many different, but nobody's sponsored me yet, so I don't want to say any brands. Calling out some sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're gonna add in back in the beef. We're trying to get none of that. You get some,
Yeah.
right? But you're
Not too
trying
much of the excess oil.
Yeah, you're not trying to get all that excess oil into it. You see, right there.
So how many pies do you think this is gonna make? This is looking like
A lot
of
a lot of pies. We're gonna make pies for these here.
So I see some other things here.
Those are gonna be
Oh,
some
for the
final tasting of
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Which you're gonna help me decide, because a lot of the stuff we're gonna add later is gonna be for taste,
Okay.
personal taste preference, like how much salt you're gonna add, those things. But right now we have a base. This is perfect already.
Okay.
One more thing I'd add is pranada, which is a Jamaican word, a Jamaican way to do it, which is actually just bread blended with water.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Go and
and
knead it
that's
up.
right over there.
Kind of looks like
So
cornmeal
that
porridge.
one here, is actually just bread blended with water.
Okay.
Or chicken stock, right? And we add that into here now, about 1 cup, the same as the soy sauce.
Yeah. Can you taste this by itself?
Yeah, it's just literally bread
Let me see what.
and water. Better go. There we go. So at this point, what we're gonna do before I let you taste it, we're gonna use our immersion blender.
Okay.
And we're gonna actually bed it down.
Yeah.
Yep. So that what this is gonna do is give you a very fine.
Oh, the finer
yeah. Beef.
Okay. So typically when they're making it in factories and stuff like that,
they'll use this. Yeah.
Techniques? Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
And why we're doing it like that here is because I want to show you what to get the almost exact product here.
Yeah.
As much as I want it to look like the patty shop, I'm not gonna blend it up too much.
Yeah.
I want to leave it with some texture.
That's why you're the boss.
You're the boss, man. Just showing you how to do it today.
You see, now what's gonna happen though is next year when I do have a Valentine, she's gonna be make me those beef patties, right? You see? So you're giving me a gift and a curse.
I think it's more of a curse because this is real work boy.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is, right? Alright. So what we'll do now, we're gonna snap our fingers, take a little break, and come right back and make the dough to make these patties. What do you think? Let's snap. Let's go. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do two things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number two is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefLing.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. We're halfway there already.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So here we have about 4 cups of flour.
All-purpose flour?
All-purpose flour.
Okay.
We have about 1 tablespoon of turmeric.
Okay.
In Jamaica, they use egg yolk powder, which I find is a coloring.
Yeah.
So I rather just use turmeric. I mean, the taste of the egg yolk powder might be more what you expect. Yeah. But this is healthier, so let's go with that.
We're trying to get rid of that big back activity for 2025. Okay? A little bit, just a little bit.
A little touch. And also we're gonna go with about half tablespoon of salt. We're gonna ask you.
Alright, so we're just gonna mix that up.
Mix up all the dry ingredients.
You know, sometimes I surprise myself. I'm not as bad as I thought. You know.
You're looking real good there, man. Right? So what we're gonna do?
Yep.
We're gonna add the same equal of this in Jamaica again. They use beef sweat, but we didn't have beef sweat here. Beef sweat is basically fat of like the beef from around the kidneys that they melt down and then freeze. And then they grate that. But instead we're just gonna use butter, which is a very good alternative. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna add that.
See, I learned something new today. I didn't even know about the beef sweat. Beef sweat.
Yeah. As real Jamaican in the heart of Jamaica. Why you ask me about how I know that is because you learn weird things when you wanna cook.
Okay. Went to Jamaica too many times. Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. So mix that together. Right. You don't want to over knead it, you just want to clunks it together.
Alright. We're gonna have to start putting your cooking titles. So remember that clunks.
Okay? Clunks it together.
Clunks it.
Where we get that from, I don't even know. That just comes from my brain. Yes. So we're gonna add a little bit more of the butter, and as we're doing it, right, you're just going to see it's gonna start to clump together.
Okay. So we clunks it.
Clunks it.
Ting on ting.
I can't hide the too much. I still Trinidadian hatch now.
I'm trying to get my Trini accent up. For when I go to Carnival.
Okay, I can teach you.
Okay.
Anyone go hang with your friends? Yeah, go lime. Let's go lime. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go lime. All right. So now you can see the difference in texture here.
Yeah.
You could actually see the butter and the flour and all those other ingredients together. We're gonna get a cup of ice water.
Okay.
And we're gonna add that in.
No ice.
No, it doesn't matter. With no ice, yeah. And then you're gonna go ahead and crimps that together.
Okay. Remember, guys, crimps. Okay, that's
crimps.
another one.
Oh, good. That's real funny. Yeah, crimps that together. There you go. All right. I'm just you're adding the ice water very slowly because you want it to come together in a bowl that you can actually manipulate the way you want. But at the same time, you want to you don't want to make it too wet. All kind of thing.
That sounds like somebody's training.
You real good. Crimson, go and get that thing over there now, Crimson.
I feel like.
You ready to go? You drop them right there on the table. Before you do that, let's put a little bit of flour on the table now. Okay.
Yeah.
Put on the other glove before anybody beat me up on the internet. Alright, here we go. Take a little bit of flour on the table. Alright.
Now, for a person that doesn't really cook that often, I do watch a lot of cooking shows.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. So all this, I'm like, oh,
making sense.
Yeah.
Making sense. Alright. So what we're doing, right? We're just getting it to conform together. Alright. That's perfect. Right there. So now we're gonna put this bad boy in the fridge.
Okay.
For a good 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back in 2 or 3 hours. And here we are.
We're time travelers.
There we go. So now that we have our 2 or 3 hours dough here, we're gonna simply take this and cook it together. It's
so you said that's a turmeric right there that gave it that
the
nice
yellow. Yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And you can feel how dense it is.
Yeah.
But when you work it, as we do that, what's that? Loves?
Yeah, so from my people showing some love, they're dropping some gifts and whatnot over there. So,
okay.
I appreciate the love.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so you just add in a little bit of flour as you go. Because we're gonna start taking some butter, grated frozen butter, and using it and folding it in. And we're gonna be folding it into our dough.
Okay.
So it's frozen because butter is not like beef sweat has a much higher temperature to melt, but unfortunately because of butter it has a lower temperature.
Yeah.
So we need to freeze it.
Okay.
It really gives you the time to work with it. So there, just put it inside there.
Yeah.
And with that, fold it over.
Okay. So where do you even buy beef sweat?
You can't.
You can't. Okay.
You can't buy. You have to process it yourself by buying like
a half a cow
beef bone.
Okay.
This man says half a cow.
You say you have to drain it somewhere.
Yeah, I guess use beef get like the fatty parts of the beef.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be around the kidney or something. But then you just fold it in until about 3 or 4 times, because that will really give you the flakiness of that skin that you.
Ooh, and that's a quintessential part of a beef patty.
Exactly.
If the patty ain't all over your clothes by the time you're done,
it's not good.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you want to keep rolling it out, and always add in a little bit of flour to the table so it don't stick.
Yeah.
And a little bit more.
How many sticks of butter would you say that was?
2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. We added 2 or 2 sticks. No. Half a stick.
Okay.
Because mine was cut into 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. So we're gonna fold it one more time. It's actually called laminating. We're laminating
I see what you did there.
That gets you the nice flakiness that you expect with the beef patty. So we're about done now. I'm gonna show you the final thing. And I'm just gonna before we get to there, I'm gonna put a pause because I forgot the crimping tool. So back to break. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefLing.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Alright. So, this is the fun part.
Okay.
We could do, there's so many different ways you could do it. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it right
Okay.
now. So right now, we take the back of this
so is
mold.
Is this the easy way?
This is the easy way.
Okay.
Right? I like the easy way, to be honest. You put You put the thing right there.
Yeah.
Let's do 2. I'm gonna get rid of the rest for now.
And where you buy this? Amazon or Walmart? Where you buy that?
That's Amazon, of course.
Okay.
Everything is Amazon.com.
Right.
All right. Get rid of that. So basically, we have the meat
Mm-hmm.
that we made, all cool, ready to go.
Yep.
And what we're gonna do is simply put a tablespoon or about tablespoon
Mm-hmm.
of the meat. The more meat you put, the better, right?
Yeah.
But also if you put too much,
It won't close
it
properly.
won't close
Yeah.
properly and it just make a big mess. Right? You go like this.
Okay.
Beef patty.
Okay. Wow.
Don't eat it. I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna eat it around.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
So right there. Okay. Now eat it.
Looking good, smelling good.
Looking good, smelling good. Okay. Close the cupboard. Got it. I love this. It's real fun, man. Alright, so the beef patty is ready to go. Let's try it.
Okay.
And get your honest opinion. Nah, hot boy.
Okay.
Touch. Alright, let me get one for myself too, yes? I think I deserve one too.
Voila.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. The shell's a little bit softer than
Mhm.
typical,
Mm-hmm.
but I like it though.
Mhm.
It gives a nice, I like a nice
Different.
roast. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think the beef sweat is a more dense thing, but you can see it's still flaky, you know.
Yeah.
Like some of the beef patties that more from like the box.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this.
And I like how you made them in like more of like the mini form factor.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the problem with when they're mini, you end up eating
100.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Now speaking of mukbang.
Valentine's Day 2026.
Mukbang.
Making some beef patties.
So you know what? Hit them up. If you guys fall in love, we'll make beef patties for you.
Yeah. Roses and beef patties. Wash it down with some ginger beer.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Beef patties are sweet for you and me. Almost had that. I lost it here. Anyways, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Senior Gamboy, for coming out. I'm so blessed and happy he came to be part of the beef patty journey. And we'll see you next week when we make chicken soup.
Chicken soup.